Hi, and welcome to today's Pilates challenge video. Today, we're going to be working on just core, but I'm trying to be really conscious of people that say that they have issues with their neck or a lot of tension in their neck. So we're going to start on all fours and we're going to move on to just some side planks after that, and then sitting up and working our core. So we're not actually going to be laying down all the way on the mat for anything in this video. So we're going to do a nice quick warm up through the shoulders first. A little bit of scapula isolations. I want your hands right underneath your shoulders and your knees about hip width apart. We're just going to press and lower. So press the floor away, almost like a cat-cow, but we're really just working through the shoulders, pressing our shoulders away from us and then squeezing them in towards our spine. So we do this sometimes. We do scapula isolations where we move forward and our scapula, our shoulder blade, reaches forward and then it reaches back towards your spine. Let's keep this going for a few seconds, just really warming up through the upper back. Good. One more. Then we're going to press all the way back to a child's pose. We're going to do a body wave. Push up, bring your belly button in, curve through your spine. Squeeze your glutes, look up at the ceiling and bring your shoulder blades back. Two more just like this. Short videos today. They're short, so you have no excuse not to do them. No excuses not to fit them in to your day. Good. We're going to hold it here. We're going to do a little bit of thread the needle twice on each side. So we rotate up. One our hand comes up, look up at the ceiling, and then feed it through the other arm and twist and look up at the ceiling. Good. This is a nice rotation for the upper and middle back. Let's do the other arm. Look up, feed it through, and look up at the ceiling. One more time each side, and then we're going to get started with a little plank progression. Feed it through, really press and rotate. Try to look up at the ceiling. Good. Come on up. One more time on this side. Good. Should be able to feel a stretch maybe in the front of your shoulder here. All right, we're back to all fours. I told you we're going to start with a nice, easy plank progression. From here, having your hands right underneath your chest or your shoulders, and I want you to work on your neck a little bit. So push your chin back. If you've seen any of my videos, I've been talking a lot about the posture and trying to strengthen through the back of the neck. So don't let your forehead hang and let your neck hang down. I really want you quite active through the back of the neck. What we're going to do, we're just going to do a little stepping progression to a plank. So right leg comes out, left leg out, bring your left knee in and your right knee. Now we're going to do left leg, right knee in, left. So we're just warming up here. Right, left knee in, right, left, right. Good. One more time each side. Right leg, left leg, right leg, and we're going to hold it here. From here, we're going to stay in this plank position, but we're going to tap our knees in. Left knee in, right knee. Exhale. Make sure you're not sagging through your plank. Lower back is nice and strong. And let's think about what our neck is doing. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring both of our. We have a few more exercises we're going to be continuing on in this plank position. So if you need to take a quick break for your wrists, you want to roll out your wrists or stretch out your forearms, you can do that. And then you can join us when you're ready. So we're going to come back to this all fours position. Hands are back underneath our shoulders and knees are about as wide as your hips. We're going to come up to our toes. We're going to press both knees up and touch. Up. Good. Staying very stable through your lower back, staying stable through your hips. So I'm not rocking side to side here. And I'm not sinking down through my hips. 5, 4, 3, and 1. Let's come down to our forearms. Give a break to our wrists for a second. We're going to be here in a plank. We're going to push up to a little bit of a V up and then drop back down to a plank. We can do this on our hands or our forearms, whichever one is easiest for you. Here we go. We're going to start in a plank. Lead with your hips. Bring your belly button in. Push through your shoulders. Come up to a nice strong V. And then slowly come back down, stopping before we sag through our hips and start to put pressure on our lower back all the way up and down. Very nice. Let's go 8 more. 7. 3, 2, and 1. Drop your knees. We're going to come to a full side plank with a thread the needle, sort of like what we did in the warm-up, but this time we're going to be all the way up in a side plank. 2 options here. You can be down on your elbow and you can come up, and it looks like this. We're going to feed this hand through and up, or you can join me and we're going to be up on a full plank position, which means there's going to be a lot of pressure on your wrist. So if you're not comfortable with that, come down to the elbow, push all the way up. Nice and strong here. You also have an option to stagger your feet or stack your feet, whichever one is going to give you the most stability. And let's go. Let's feed this hand through and up for 8, 7, 4 more. If this is easy, you can even do this with a little weight. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. I'm just going to rotate over to the other side. Same thing, and then we have a little bit more of an ab progression in a seated position. So this is our last plank. Can you see me? I'm in the frame. I'm going to come all the way up for a full side plank, looking up at my hand. Feed it through and up. 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's carefully come all the way down to seated. Good job if you're still with me. Okay, continuing on, just like I promised, we're not actually going to be sitting down. We're not going to have our head in our hands for any of this core video. We're just sitting up nice and tall. Your feet are right out from your knees, which are right out from your hips. We're going to just hold on to the front of our knees or the back of your knees. We're going to rock off of our sitting bones, coming down about halfway. I want you to look down, make sure that everything is nice and flat and sucked in. And then you can use your hands to come back up, or you can join me and you can do this motion without holding on to anything. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 2, and you can probably guess after this one, we're going to come back down. We're in this nice, strong, reclined position, kind of right at our lower back is just touching the mat, not quite the middle part of our back. We're going to march our feet from here. I want you to think of a nice, proud chest, pulling your shoulder blades back a little bit. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to lean back just a little bit to where the top of our waistband is on the mat. We're going to press all the way up, sit up nice and tall. We lean back and up. Beautiful. 8. Exhale. 6, 5, 3, 2. Guess what you're going to do? We're going to come right back. If you reach back, I can feel that my waistband from my leggings are just touching the mat. Let me give myself a little high five up and over each side. Staying here. Hips are nice and stable. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last thing here, we're going to do a Russian twist side to side. I want you to really look side to side and move your shoulders. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Straighten your legs. Let's come all the way up, reach all the way up and over your feet for a little hamstring stretch. Nice. All right, one more thing we're going to do for each leg, but this is more of a hip flexor and a little bit of a core exercise. You're going to start in a little bit of a V shape with your feet, and feet are about as wide as your yoga mat, and we're going to do the left leg up and over or in and out, and then we're going to do the right leg. So we're going to do 8 just like this. So if this is too much for your hip flexor, you have the option to put your hands down by your side. Otherwise, sit up nice and tall, shoulders are back. Here we go. 8. Make a little rainbow with your foot. 6, 5, 4. Try not to lean back too much. 2 and 1. We go straight into the right leg. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's put your hands behind your back. Fingertips can be pointing out or in towards your glutes. We're going to do a little stretch for those hip flexors. Just rock forward and back. Good. The further forward your knees come, the more of a hip flexor stretch you feel. Good. And we are going to end this session all the way down on the mat with a big, big, big stretch. Arms all the way up overhead. Point your toes. Stretch through your abs and your core. And I'm going to say thank you for joining me today. And I hope I see you in the next video.